In this video we'll look at creating the sea walls. The sea walls are the entrance to the harbor where the boats will be going into, so they're right there at the front, and we'll be putting them on both the left and the right of the scene here. So let's just zoom in and have a look at our scene. So they'll come on the left there and on the right, just in front of those buttresses of the shore. So we're going to do this in Krita. You might want to use Photoshop or something. We did the front buildings in CorelDRAW, which is a vector drawing program. I want to use a bitmap for this. It's going to be rocks and stones, so I want to get more shading, etc. So again, we start with a bit of reference that I've screenshot from the scene and just pasted into our Krita so that we have something a background to work with, and trim it and save it. We're going to call it Seawalls Left, and we can drop the background and create a new layer, and we just start painting. So what I'm doing here is these seawalls will be old stoneworks, masonry, so stones are linked together and cemented, or maybe not even cemented together. So lots of blocks, interlocking blocks, and we're going to add some shading to give it a bit of depth, a bit of shadow and light. And once we've done the left, we can copy it and paste it and go do the same on the right. Mirror it and just adjust the size and also clean it up so that the top is flat and the sea facing side is flat with a bit of a knob on the top, bit of an overlap. So that's basically the front, left and right. And then we can copy the front left again and copy it and paste it and copy it and paste it. And what we're doing here is we're building the side, just a lot of copies and pastes. Let's just take it up and put it together here. It's on another layer. Go in, add some detail, some more shadows, etc. I'm trying to do this in a very efficient way, so there's not a lot, I'm not spending a lot of time painting each rock individually. I always like to use a lot of copy and paste in my work because animation itself is very time consuming, so any little trick or method that you can use to speed things up, I'm always game for. So that's what I'm doing here, and we just extend that with more copies and pastes where it's welded together or joined together. I want to just go and paint over that so that you can't see the join. You don't want this to be that obvious. And then on the edge I want to detail so that it looks good for the corner. And then we can take the whole thing, copy and paste it and flip it over on the vertical, and we don't need to draw our right either. It's basically a copy of the left and it's flipped. And then we can go and clean the top so it's mostly flat. And then, like with all the other assets that we've created, let's just go and save them separately and then also export them as PNGs. And let's put them all in a file and just do this for all 4 parts. So label them front left, front right, side, all sea walls, and just go and export all of them as PNGs with the background knocked out, transparent background. Then back into OpenToonz and we can import them. So click on a column, right click, and let's go find these now. I've got them in a file that I've created here. We want to go and copy them and put them into the OpenStuff file. So go find them, copy them, go into OpenToonz stuff file, go down to projects, go into the project file you've created, in my case OpenToonz course project 1, down to scenes. This is scene 2, and I'll put it in the front row buildings etc. folder that I created with those buildings and paste them in there. So now we know where they are, and we can just go and right click and load level, and then just go and select the folder where they are. There it is there. Go select them and import them, and there they are. So if you want the full version of this, please go check out my Animating with OpenToonz course. The links are in the description. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to sign up for the newsletter, please go and do that. Otherwise, thanks very much for joining my channel again, and I hope I'll see you around here again. All the best and happy animating out there.